Hunger. A man that is hungry reason different from any other person. A hungry man can look at this AC, brown white, think it's brown. Because his eyes are dim.
Yes.
His brain will be working at a clockwise. Because it's hungry.
Okay.
Then the government is a practice, his family says it. And so encourage. No, I'm not saying you can't give us your money. Go look for these big farmers. Then they don't sad. Then they don't know. Invest in them so that by June this year we should be enjoying food, because hunger make a good man to become a bad man.
Thank you very much. I think we'll talk about that, because hunger really, when somebody is hungry, sometimes it's not even seeing you properly, it's not reasoning properly. And that's why they say hungry man is an angry man. You know, there's that in the local palace. Hungry man is an angry man. Well, we'll talk about the influence of religious leaders on governance after this break. In Nigeria, we've been talking on the influence of religious leaders and the different dimensions, schools of thought have actually crept in. And Bishop Lucky Omonabiase just talked about the issue of hunger, that yes, the governor is good, he called on religious leaders to pray for him, but he should also look at his style of governance, that there's need for investment in the agricultural sector, so that surplus food can be made available, that some people cannot even afford 3 square meals again. People are hungry in the land and they need food. Once there is food, people will be able to reason properly. A man without food cannot reason properly. May not even understand the policies of government, may not understand the shine agenda, because hunger is troubling him or her. Well, something just happened today, which is in the news now, and that had to do with the Electoral Act. And public office holders, the politicians are the ones that are elected. As we prepare for 2027 election, the Senate has rejected the electronic transmission of election results. Gentlemen, we'll start with Dr. Royal. Are you comfortable with this?
I think at this point in our history, in our political history, in our national history, every well-meaning politician for this nation should begin to think of how to move this country forward, not to take us backward or to make us stagnant. You see, in America, you don't see queue. People can vote from any point. People can vote from anywhere. So I don't see any reason why every year we have people that we elected. We elected them. Senators were elected by the people to go and represent the interest of the people, not their interest, the interest of the people. Nigeria at this point is overdue for electronic transmission of results, because that is one of the ways we have transparency, accountability. That's why we can hold INEC accountable, because I see no reason why people who are learned, people who are literate will be fighting against technology in transmission of results. I think Nigeria should come out to reject that move that the Nigerian Senate is making. Nigeria should come out en masse to reject it, that at this time of our history, nobody that we elected will take us backward. Or Nigeria should mark those persons who were responsible for saying that this move.
Let me quickly interject. So that we don't want to incite the people.
No, we are not inciting, sir.
Okay.
So that they don't return to the House of Senate again.
Okay.
Yes. It's that time we let them know. It's either you represent us, okay, or you come back home.
Thank you very much. Bishop Lucky.
Well,
electronic transmission was rejected by the Senate from the Electoral Act.
If you ask me, it's a very wrong move.
Okay.
We are a few months will be 66 years after defended. A 66-year-old man should have a grandchildren who are already graduated University of Benin. Yes. Now this country is now 66 years old. Now people in the Senate ought to be thinking forward. They are rejecting something that is acceptable all over the whole world. Meaning they have a plan to keep on dealing with us. That when you see white, the day in the night become black. Then we as Nigeria, I'm a Nigerian person, I'm from Nigeria, from Edo State, and I will remain in Nigeria. I cannot claim British. we are saying today, that's my opinion, that they should revise that thing and accept it, because we need to do everything
electronics,
through electronics, so that we will know as we are voting, we know what we are is going to our reporter, we know what we are doing. So that we are voting later, they will tell us that the machine have for us, and we know there's no light. We will pass it in the day of election. We will donate our generator to my polling booth, where I will be voting.
Yes.
So that they will not say there's no light.
Everybody will bring generator to the polling unit.
Yeah, so that we'll be voting and we're getting it right. Rejecting this bill is show to the whole entire universe that Nigeria, people that are governors, their brain is far from this age.
I think let me quickly add to what he said. Let me quickly add to what Bishop said.
Yes.
You see, at this, I relate with the people.
Yes.
I relate with commoners. I relate with street people. As of today, if you ask 10 Nigerians, are you going to vote in the next election? 8 will tell you we are not going. Because what will my vote do?
So that is a voter party.
What will my vote do? After all, my vote doesn't count. So the more you try to preach, I don't know why, anytime we are approaching the election, these political leaders come with policies and laws that kills people morale to go and vote. Because that alone, that step alone, has also weakened the resolve of many people to go and vote. It will now look like, after all, I've said it before, what will my vote? Will my vote count? Will my vote matter? The Nigerian Senate, I think, with immediate effect, they should go back and sit and revert that decision. And I think those who told them to do that should also tell them to go and change it, because Nigerians are not happy.
Thank you very much. Okay, now let's come back to our discussion proper now.
Yes, sir.
You know, there's something you said, that because of the way some men of God are behaving, some ministers are behaving,
yes, sir,
some are not behaving right. You said it.
Yeah.
And because of that, some Nigerians seem not to have confidence in them. So when they see a governor ask for prayers in a church, some persons will say, oh, in the US they don't ask for prayers. Governors in states in the US, they don't ask for prayers. Rather, things are being done. Policies are implemented for the benefit of the people. That you don't see any governor in a US state say, oh, please pray for me. That before you even desire to be a governor, you have the capacity, you are competent, you are knowledgeable, you have everything to ensure that you can actually lead the people. So, do you think this issue of prayer should always be coming in?
You know, we are not America, we are Africa.
Okay.
Our reason is different from their reason.
Okay.
They are far developed than us. Then the kind of politics we play in Nigeria is politics of hatred. We have no continuity. If it's a governor now for 8 years, he started this IT, a very big communication company. If I now become a governor, I will abandon it.
You want to even kill what the former governor did?
That kind of spirit is in our gene. The governor knew that the kind of environment we find ourselves is a very toxic environment, full of power, black, and all the demonic way of operation. Then he need prayer. But after prayer, he should use his own brain to make sure things are working. Because why we pray for you? It's not just to pray to give offering the church. No, we are praying for you to make sure the whole thing you promised Edo people is done. Get it done. Prayer is good. You that we are praying for, have your own energy and force. Bible said God gave you power to make way. Get your energy and force. Make sure sometimes you step on toes to make the masses happy. Because the masses are the ones that will be happy, not people surrounding your table. Those guys at your table are not in this country. They flew in and flew out. We are the one in this country. I live in the Yowa here. Some politicians have not been to Yowa since they left that place. But they are from that community. You will call them to say, I'm coming, they won't say that. But the governor should understand, after prayer, I should do that. And number two, why people do not respect men of God is because so many men of God are not cultured. They are not trained. They did not pass through the process to know the ethics of ministry. All they do is just they are called by God, went to one church, trained by a church, they can see vision, prophesy. Now next thing he opened his own church. Everybody are not general overseer. Some are Apollos, some are Paul. But today everybody in the body of Christ are Paul, no Apollos.
People will not understand those terminology. But I believe what Bishop is saying is that, yes, for you to be a minister, you must be trained so that you can exhibit character, good conduct that the people can be proud of, not some kind of funny things being said about some minister. That's what he's saying. But all the same he's saying, Mr. Governor, yes, you have received prayers, but you need to act. They say prayer without works.
Faith without works.
Faith without works.
Is dead.
So you have received prayers, you must work.
He has been empowered.
Yes. So is it only prayer that should be the focus when people are elected?
Thank you.
Okay.
You see, I think there is barely any politician in Nigeria today, when they are desiring or seeking political office, that doesn't go to church.
They go round.
They go around. They go to church, they go to mosque, they go to shrine. Anywhere they know prayer is being done, prayer is being offered, they go there. Like I said a moment ago, it's not just about the prayer, it's about your heart. If the heart of the candidate is not right, some just do this prayer thing to get endorsement. Oh, he went to that church, that popular church, so all the members of that ministry queue behind him because he went to church. In fact, politicians are not taking it let's look for a big church to attend so that when it's election time, the members of the church can just queue behind us. We already have votes. That is one of their strategy now. But I think we are approaching the season where we no longer look at your church. We no longer look at we look at what you can do. We look at your track record. You see, after prayers, it needs to go to work. But the truth is, the work of governance is not only for the governor alone. He should look for right-minded people. Putting square peg in square hole, a round peg in round hole. Because we have a situation in this nation where a lawyer was minister for power in this nation, and a lawyer was minister of works. We saw what happened. I think the minister of power now, I think I was told he's an accountant or something like that. Look at every day the national grid is collapsing because we have a square peg being placed in a round hole. It doesn't fit. He shouldn't use political office to settle political whatever.
Politicians.
Yeah, settle politicians, because you did this in the election. Let people merit what they are doing. And as I'm telling you now, let people merit every office is put in there. Let them qualify for it. Don't just use office to settle godfathers. And then, okay, people are there, they are not answerable to you, they are answerable to a godfather. How do you think the state will run? The governor should do the right thing. It's not just prayer, because if you pray, if you are pouring water on a stone, it will not become soft. So it will still become a beautiful stone. So it's not just to receive prayer. Let him make up his mind to walk. And I'm sure he's working already. Okay,
Bishop Lonke, as we gradually conclude.
Yes, sir.
Now, yes, prayer is good.
Yes, sir.
You have talked about the aspect of agriculture, that the governor should focus on agriculture. Are there other areas? Because the governor seems to be focused on this flyover thing.
Yeah.
And some persons are saying only flyover cannot help Edo State. That there are so many, for instance, insecurity is a problem in Edo State. Then the roads in the various communities, some persons are asking, and I think I need to quickly say this, Bishop. Now, in Edo South, how many new communities do we have? Can Edo State government actually inform the public of the data, the number of new communities that have opened up? Now, those new communities, don't they need tarred roads?
They need it.
Is it only in the city center that we need tarred roads? The new communities also need tarred roads. They pay taxes.
Yeah.
Some persons manage to build houses in new communities. Now, to access the city center is a problem because the roads are not tarred. So, Mr. Governor, some persons are of the opinion that it's not only flyover, we need roads in the new communities. If you take Edo South, the new communities. For instance, if you look at this Oluku now, I've always said it on this program, because we have the opportunity of going around Oluku.
Yes, sir.
Many roads in this Oluku are not motorable. So you don't need to, I've said it more than once, and I believe government officials should come to Oluku, look at all those inner roads. You will discover
no roads.
There are no roads. Some places in Oluku find it difficult to come to the third road.
Yeah.
From the inner part of the of this community. Once there's a rainfall, those small roads that even the landlords manage to create will just be flooded.
Yeah.
And people are stranded. Are they not part of Edo State?
They are part of
the
Edo
same
State.
thing with other communities.
Yes, sir.
So, what other areas do you think this governor should look at?
Now, the governor should focus on agriculture, because food is very, very important. They build this our Edo security network, give them the vigilante, empower them more than the one is doing now. They do this, all these our roads inside the community that lead to farm, lead to different where we can bring the crops to the main town. It should be tied, should be maintained, because if you go to Iyawasa, all those villages, if you enter their road from that tar road to their farm, you can't even drive it with your bike. Not if you can. The people that apply that road, they are scrapped. Then with that kind of situation, these people are farming will not be able to transport their product to the main town. And because they are using high cost of transportation, there will also be high cost of selling their product.